Just a couple of days ago, the United States FDA banned the sale of Juul e-cigarettes as part of Biden's war on just some nicotine and some cigarettes, which makes it unfair, nonsensical, unscientific, and job-killing. And this non-vaper right here wants to save Juul. This Juul ban is really significant because this one company accounts for 68% of the market share in the United States of e-cigarettes and vaping. The Federal Drug Administration says the nicotine-containing flavored vapes cause kids to take up the habit, which makes no sense since the FDA left other flavored brands on the market, and it's already illegal to sell vapes to kids, by the way. The government of the United States just nuked 70% of a consumer market while allowing that company's competitors from Reynolds American and Enjoy Holdings to keep selling their e-cigarettes. The Biden administration seems to be blaming this one company for the rise in youth vaping while basically turning over the entire market to Juul's competitors and, of course, leaving conventional cigarettes alone. And the FDA admits there's really not any science which says Juul products are any worse than the products they're allowing to stay on the shelf at the store. Michelle Meidel, acting director of the FDA's Center for Tobacco Products, said that the FDA hasn't received information to suggest an immediate hazard associated with the use of Juul products, but she said, and I quote, there is insufficient evidence to assess the potential toxicological risks of using Juul products. As with all manufacturers, Juul had the opportunity to provide evidence demonstrating that the marketing of their products meets these standards. However, the company did not provide that evidence and instead left us with significant questions. That's a very weird statement since the FDA has authorized the sale of at least 6 other vapes from 3 other brands for sale since 2021. Odd, isn't it? Now, Juul is asking for a reprieve from a federal court as they face bankruptcy and they're hurtling towards mass layoffs. But besides this one company and all of its 1,500 employees that are going to potentially be put out of work by the stroke of a bureaucratic pen, this ban has all the foresight and wisdom of Justin Trudeau's unscientific plastic straw ban. And vaping has been one of the ways that sufferers of these chronic autoimmune disorders have been able to get nicotine without also getting all the bad chemicals from smoking a conventional cigarette. These people, with their cheap and effective treatment for their chronic illness, well, they're just collateral damage in the war on Juul, in the same way that people who require straws for medical reasons are just not even a thought in Justin Trudeau's straw ban. Now, let me divulge my bias here so you know where I'm coming from. I have no bias. I don't smoke anything. I never have. I'm definitely not a vapor, but I don't really care if you are. That's why I don't think the government should be banning Juul. This is an American administration that seems to be okay with open-air drug use in major cities. They've taken a surrender-first approach to the opioid crisis through harm reduction, which is just code for giving addicts more of their deadly poison. And yet, they go after this tool people say helps wean them off conventional cigarettes. It makes no sense. Sort of like Biden trying to formulate a thought on his own without notes. This non-smoker, non-vapor right here thinks this is beyond stupid. It's infantilizing, it's unfair, and it's killing American jobs. If you agree, please sign my petition at savejuul.com. For Rebel News, I'm Sheila Gunn-Reid. To sign my petition calling on the FDA to stop this unscientific, unfair, job-killing ban on Juul vapes, please go to savejuul.com.